you are sitting somewhere, some media man are sitting somewhere saying, Shatta, what do you came over? I go, I think you're here. You are being mistaken. 6,000 songs, divided 6 by 12. Yes, here I can 12 songs on each album and see what percentage will last. And that 6,000 songs are even possible. It's not about the ones that he's recording. And I'll tell you what, we have another exclusive sound coming out. That song there is for me. It be me. Where they record about me, Mr. Recorder. Okay, so when should you expect the next album?
Well, because we're working on the album release, which will be next year, you know. That's part of my project, you know. I think my management is working on that. That is Boas Entertainment, working on the project, you know. So I believe we're gonna really put up the launch, which will be next year. I would really like all my fans all over, you know, to come and witness it. It's gonna be at the stadium, though. That's what we're working on. So
that's right.
Yeah, I believe it's gonna be one great album. Because when we leave here, we're gonna, after my 8th show, we're gonna be in the States.
That's right.
Then move to Jamaica to do a couple of recordings.
That's right.
We really want to make this album a broad one. You know?
That's right.
We just don't want to center it to Africa and Ghana alone, but we really want to let everybody have a piece of Shatta Wale. Because right now, I feel my fan base is growing. You know, because anytime on my Facebook, you know, people call me and all what they want to talk about is my career and the kind of music I do, and I believe it's the uniqueness that is making us reach that far. So people should watch out for the album. It's going to be one great album.
Okay, let me ask you this. Several artists have come, and when underground artists are coming, they want to sabotage them. What is so unique about you that you want to help other artists, and you are not even afraid that somebody will overthrow the king? Because what I believe is that in this industry, when somebody is a king, he doesn't last forever. A king even needs a prince to succeed him. So what is about you that you are not even afraid for somebody to just rise up and come? You are not afraid of competition? Because I'm saying this because way back, whenever you're on radio, and other artists, other dancehall artists jump in, respect to the late Rodney coaches. I remember on top radio, something of that sort happened, and there was a serious collaboration. There was a serious, massive between you, Yogi Dogi, the late Terry Bonchaka, and then Screwface. What is it about you that you are not afraid of competition?
Well, you know, I believe this is business, and it's something that is not personal, you know. And I also believe that in this life, when you understand nature, you're really gonna, you know, relax on whatever you do, because no matter what you do, you're gonna grow old. And you know, when you accept, you know, certain facts that, let me fight and make a way for myself and my generation. When you see other generations coming up, I feel you'll be happy that you set a trend and people really followed it. But if you're always the type that is scared of competition and stuff like that, it means you don't really want to understand nature, because even the grass grows and it withers away, you know. So if you are an artist and you're coming up and maybe you feel this is your career, all you just need to do is just work and believe this is business. Because from when you start thinking of the next artist, that is when you start fading away, you know. That's when you start, you know, losing focus. Because you lose focus when you think about somebody, but when you go like, let me do what these people want from me, and you always do it, you always move on. So I think that is one thing that doesn't scare me at all when I see people coming up. All I want to see from them is focus. All I want to see from them is business.
That's right.
And that's it.
Okay, let me ask you this. Is Majesty going to overthrow you?
Well, you know, I never made my dad decide for me, because I believe in this life, and you don't know what might come out from each person God brings into this world. And when Majesty grows and he feels,
he wants to take Daddy's job.
Yeah, he wants to
take the mantle up.
Yeah, you know, I'm really gonna put my whole spirit behind him. But when he grows and he goes like, I want to become a doctor, I really have to make sure he becomes a doctor. So basically, I believe God knows why he came into this world. God has a reason for him coming, and we wait to see. You know, I believe by that time you'll be like 70 something years. Like,
yes. Yes, and his uncle is going to be proud of it.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's take it back again. You know GH Dancer?
Yeah.
We're doing back in the days Raga in Tree.
Yeah, man.
We saw Sonny Bali. We saw General Marcus.
Yeah.
We saw Rutai.
Yeah.
We saw Samini.
Yeah.
Then we saw Pandana.
Yeah.
Then we saw Yogi Dogi as well.
Yeah, Madfish.
Then we saw Madfish.
Yeah.
Then we saw Screwface coming to the scene, I1 and all these people. Then all of a sudden, you went up straight to Jamaica to pick what the Jamaicans are doing. Like the same platform that if Binny is here, you can still rag up with Binny.
Yeah.
If Movado is here, you can still rag up with Movado. What really inspired you that you can be able to change this scene? Because if you are not singing in tree and ragging in tree, nobody's going to buy that. So when you are coming and you are coming to revolve that dancehall in GH, what was it about that you felt like the people are going to reject you? And how did you feel that they are going to accept you?
Well, you know, one, I would say I studied the industry and felt they didn't like, you know, what the Jamaicans were really doing because they found it difficult to understand.
That's right.
You know, the Jamaicans. And the next thing that came into my mind was that how can I make people love my music whilst I'm in Ghana, because I love dancehall and I love to listen to Jamaican music. And the only thing that came to me was that you need to be unique. And I asked myself, how can you be unique? And another answer I got to was that you have to really feed the people in the way they want you to feed them. And I was like, how can I feed them, you know? The thing kept on like a spirit, and I was just like, okay, so how can we go about this, you know? Because I like playing beats, I play my own beats. I just got this feeling that why don't I give them the kind of beats they want and put my Jamaican flavor on it? And lo and behold, I wouldn't lie to you at all. It was crazy for me. It was very crazy for me, man. I started creating songs that wasn't English, wasn't like the Jamaican dialect, but the beats were African beats, and you know, I think that thing really made me start, you know, getting recognition from other countries, you know. And before this interview, I was talking to a woman from Trinidad who says my song is always being played in Trinidad, and that's the dancehall king. And one day, you know, I asked this woman, why do people play my song in Trinidad? She was like, the uniqueness, because the beats that I play are the kind of beats that people want to hear in Trinidad. Because Trinidad people like carnival beats, and the kind of beats that I play, you know, is really making them enjoy me more. And because they understand the language that I'm speaking on that beat, it makes me unique more, because most Jamaicans don't really ride on beats like that. So I believe me putting that uniqueness, you know, trying to put that African flavor and the Jamaican flavor to my career, that is what made people start following the brand Shatta.
That's right. Who is your biggest icon in dancehall music?
Well, I can say the whole of Jamaica. Yeah, because I love Vibes Cartel. Though he's in prison now, I really respect him for his career, not maybe some negative things that might have happened in his life, but I respect him so much when it comes to music, because he's the type that create music with anything, and he really brings out the right melodies on every rhythm that he gets. And I like Movado as well, I like Busy Signal, I like High Octane, you know, I like Alkaline, and some of the youths who are coming up now. I believe they're all working out. And one thing I like about Jamaican artists is they really know that this is business. They really want to push this career to a level. So I feel Jamaica is a whole place for me, and you can't ask me any artists that I love them. And I love all of them, including the reggae artists. You can talk about Sizzla Kalonji, you can talk about Kipleton, Anthony B, you know, all them people, man, I respect them a lot.
Okay, let's come back to Ghana. Jupiter. How do you rate Jupiter?
Well, Jupiter has been a brother to me. He's been my son as well.
That's right.
And I feel he's a very great talent. I feel Ghanaians should also watch out for him, because he works so hard, like the way I do. And you know, I believe he's one great artist. You know, he's a great talent.
Bring the fun.
Okay, so let's go back to Stonebwoy.
Well, Stonebwoy is also one of my, youths that was with me bandana days, and he was always, with me, trying to let me know he could, put himself up there. And I'm not surprised because he's really made that impact, and I think he's also a great talent.
I1.
Well, I1 is also one boy I met in the studio who was like, he wants to do music and blah blah. I was like, yo, you can do it. It's something that you have to put your mind there. And lo and behold, he got Bulldog to put him on his label, and he was really there, But I believe sometimes it's focus. When you like me, I have a manager like him. I don't think I need to go wayward. It's just you being so straightforward with your manager and just talk to him on a level so you guys can work. And I believe if he stays with Bulldog, he will work harder because I believe all his songs came from the management. They really pushed him up to that level.
That's right.
As of now, you can see he's not there. Yeah, because you are not there because Bulldog is not there.
That's right.
Yeah, but some of us, we want to be there.
Miss V.
Miss V is one girl, I wanted to come small.
I said you're Miss V.
My love.
Because that video where you do it, say the holder, me, I did jealous.
You did jealous?
Hey.
Why you love him? Oh no, if I don't love one like that, Miss V is one great talent that I like so much. She's got a great vocal.
That's right.
And I believe she's also one of the female artists who really loves dancehall and can go very high. Yeah.
Kaki.
Well,